What's going on, guys? Kenny here from 619 Guitars and Gear, and today I figured we can do something different. We're gonna check out the ML Sound Labs amped icon sim and just have some fun. Maybe dial in some high gain tones and just see what it's all about. I've been using it for a while now, and I've gotten some comments asking me how I go about dialing it in, so I figured I'd show you. So as always, let's jump into it. Alright, so we're just going to sit here and kind of dial in a tone on the ML Sound Labs amped icon sim. I really like this one. I've been using it for a while now, like a month or so. I've used it in a couple videos, and a few of you have asked me how I go about dialing my tone. So I figured I would show you. We're just going to do high gain. I don't really use this one for clean or anything, but I'll show you around a little bit. And then we'll play a little bit. I'm not going to play anything fancy. We'll just do some chug so you can get an idea of exactly kind of what it sounds like. We're going to use all the stock IRs. Maybe we'll make another video where I go through all my IRs that I have, because I have an insane amount of IRs and we'd be here all day. But I figured we can just dial in some tone, have a little fun. So let me show you around. Obviously, you have your amp. Up here you have, says amp, you have a couple different presets, and then you have a preset over here, a couple different ones, some ones that I made. We're going to start on the 55555 because everything's at 5 o'clock, so it's a good starting point. Obviously you have your amp, you have input gain, low, mid, high, master, resonance, presence, and output. Down here you have your tuner. You have your pedal board with the noise gate, compressor, drive, chorus, delay, and reverb. You have your cab section, so you can move your mics around. You can mix them together. You can load your own IRs, which is cool. So they have an Eddie Van Halen speaker and a Mega Gent type speaker. And then you have your own microphone. So you have Dynamic 57, a Ribbon 121. You have Ribbon 160 and a Dynamic 421. I like the 57 and the 121 mixture. They sound really good. You get a good low end, but you also get like a good mid and high cut through. So I really like that. And then you have your your MIDI routing and everything like that. So let's go ahead. What I like to do first is I'll show you what it sounds like right off the bat, out of the box. You can see we're using my Schecter Sun Valley. It's got some Fishman Moderns in it, and we're tuned to drop a sharp. But right out of the box, I mean, that thing sounds really, really good. So, I mean, that's one of the reasons why I love this plugin. But let's dial in something a little bit. I'll show you kind of where I am or when I've been making the videos using this amp sim. So first thing I want to do is sit here and we'll go to the cab. I use obviously the Eddie Van Halen speaker on one side and the Mega Gent on the other. I really love the Ribbon 121. I kind of keep it about right here, pretty much where it loads. That way you get kind of a low end boost, and I really like a lot of low end just fullness. Some people don't like that, but that's just how I always been. So if we take this mix fader over here and bring it all the way to this side, it's just going to be the Ribbon 121, and you'll see what I'm talking about. So you can tell it's got a really good fullness to it. And then on this side, I want to go ahead and use the Dynamic 57, which is just like a Shure SM57, obviously. And that sounds like this. So kind of takes away all your highs and gives you some good mids, more high end than mids, but it's still really good when you blend these two together. Positioning wise for the 57, I like to go about right where it is. You know, when I do live miking, I usually like to go right about here. But we're going to go a little bit towards this way. That way you don't get so much of that, you know, hiss from the center of the speaker. And yeah, it's not as dramatic. And then when you blend them together, we'll start at the middle. Sounds pretty good. Sounding pretty good there. Let's go a little bit more towards the ribbon just to get a little bit more fullness. So it's sounding a lot better. You get a little bit of that more fullness, and then you still have your highs and mids in there, but it's not as like hissy in my opinion. So bring that, keep it about right there. Let's go back to the amp. First thing I like to do is I'm going to pull back some gain a little bit. Again, just so you don't get that hiss sound. And with this guitar, I mean, with the Active Fishmans, I mean, they it kind of has a lot more output. So I'll pull back the gain a tad, and then I like to go to the pedal board. I have the noise gate on just a little bit. I mean, it's barely on. Probably put it on a little tiny bit more. I mean, you don't really even need it because it's not noisy. I mean, you get a little bit of noise, but not much. Let's see, we keep the compressor off, and I turn my overdrive on. I'm going to pull the drive down almost all the way, pull the tone a little bit down, and then I'm going to boost the level up somewhat. And that will sound like this. So sounding pretty good, and I haven't even touched any EQing or anything yet. So let's get rid of this. We'll boost up some lows a little bit. Again, I like that fullness. We'll keep the mids where it is, maybe boost it a tiny bit. Some people pull the mids out, but I like having some mids. It just makes it more present in my opinion. Highs, I'm going to keep them where they are, maybe even pull them down a little bit. And then master, I'm going to keep where it is. Resonance, I like to boost up just to get, again, that fullness. And then presence, we're going to boost up a little bit. Since I pulled the little highs out, we'll get some more presence in there. Let's see what that sounds like. So sounds pretty good. I mean, I really like it. You kind of got that low end fullness that I love. And you still have some, you know, a good mid and, you know, a lot of presence. It's not too, like, dark sounding. I'm not really sure what the YouTube compression is going to do to this. It might mess with it a little bit, might pull some highs out or add some highs. I forget exactly which direction it goes. But hopefully it doesn't sound too different than it sounds in my room, because it sounds really, really good right now. But yeah, I mean, pretty simple, and it sounds awesome. So yeah, I mean, I don't really even know what to play. Every time I'm put on the spot like this in a video, I never know what to play, so I'm kind of just chugging around. But it sounds really, really good. Super happy with it. I love the ML Sound Labs Icon amp sim. And yeah, it's pretty that simple. I'd like to do this more, so maybe we'll make a video every once in a while and, you know, pick a plug-in and dial in a good sound, because I have a lot of them. Let's see, I'll show you. I have the Neural DSP Omega, I have the Petrucci, Gojira, Denali, Robia, Abasi, and the Fortin Cali Suite. And I have some STL tone hub thing that I really don't use that much. But I have a decent amount of plugins, and yeah, so, but that's definitely, so far, this is my favorite one. But pretty much it. I just wanted to have a little fun, make a little video. And yeah, I have a couple of videos coming out. And I want to have some ideas of some things I'm going to start doing. You know, we don't have to work on guitars. We can always, I want to maybe check out some new 2023 guitars that are coming out. I've been seeing a lot of them, so I figured maybe we can do that together in a video. I just want to start expanding and do some different little filler videos in between the reviews and tech stuff and unboxings and all that, just to get some more videos out. So going to do stuff like this more and just have some more fun. But thanks for watching, guys. It's always fun, and be safe, be a good person. Download this amp sim because it's super, super good, and that's just me saying that. I ain't affiliated with ML Sound Labs whatsoever. I really love this thing, so give it a try. I believe they have a trial. The only thing that sucks about the trial is it like cuts out every now and then, so you know you can't like really do much with it, but you get an idea of what it sounds like at least. But give it a try. Let me know what you think in the comments, and we'll see you in the next video.